Gary Smith is the founder and chief analyst at Gary Smith EDA. He was at Gartner and DataQuest, where he was the managing vice president and basically has covered EDA for a long, long time. Gary's going to give us results on a 500-person survey about the state of DM today.
Full house. Thank you guys for all coming. This is an important topic. So there's a couple of things that came out in the survey. The one that really intrigued me, and one of the themes of DAC this year, is the bug issue. The thing that makes IC Managed stand out, and people that are involved in design would appreciate this, is tracing and keeping a track on all of the bug fixes, figuring out where you are in bugs. Right now we're moving to what I call multi-platform based design, and that means you're dealing with IP, with a lot of bug issues, and the task is something that you don't do on an Excel spreadsheet anymore. 53% of the respondents consider this one of their top issues, which was the biggest category in the survey. The next one that's interesting is better IP reuse. As I say, when we talk about IP now in the world of platform-based design, an IP block can be 50 million gates. So this is a brand new world, and one of the things that's happened as we move to platform-based, multi-platform-based design, is that the gate count, average gate count of these SoCs, is going to quadruple in the next 4 or 5 years. So you're not talking about 100 million gates anymore. You're starting to talk about a 400 million gate design. That's a lot of things to keep track of. The other issues, bug notification, integration, and assembling IP and design, which is a key part of this new methodology that's coming out. And then efficiently making internal IP available for reuse. When you get to what I'm calling the application platforms, most of those application platforms are internally designed. That's what's giving you your competitive advantage. So it's not really a big third-party IP effort, it's an internal IP effort. And designing IP internally and having it ready for reuse is a major challenge for CAD groups today. The adoption of commercial software is going much slower than I expected. It's only at 41% now, and as I say, if you're doing leading edge design, the open source stuff just doesn't make it. That was really designed for software. It wasn't designed for silicon. And then the internal stuff is most of it's running on Steam too, unless you have a very big CAD group, and there's only a couple of those around now. So we've hit the knee of the curve and are going into full deployment of this commercial software. Open source design management holds why commercial design management is growing. EDA tool integration is the leading area. Bug dependency tracking, open source software just doesn't hack it when you're talking about the number of bugs in these large designs. And of course, they really weren't built for IP reuse management. Design file management's top problems: network storage bottlenecks. We're running into a lot of bottlenecks because of the large size of our files. The local workspaces with it, many files are slow. The remote workstation workspace issue, storage capacity, and the cost of adding storage. So storage is really an issue with these large designs. The one that the EDA vendors don't like us to talk about is the slowdown in the design tools themselves. So the bottlenecks, network bottlenecks, are really causing a problem. People are really taking a completely new relook at how they're doing design as far as their commercial flow. Some companies are going back to getting workstations on the desk. While others are thinking of going up to the cloud. So it's all up in the air again to get the most efficient flow. Disk space management. You got large files, you got large problems. So lack of control when using mirrors is the leader in that one. And that is what I've got.